Deixa eu chamar meu povo, Lidiane já tá on. Ah, show. Hey, baby, you're alive. You're online. Let me mute myself here.
Are you recording
Otherwise,
already? Oh, we are live on YouTube.
yeah, we are live.
I was gonna ask something not so polite.
We are live. We are on Instagram and YouTube.
Where are my fans? Send the link in the group. I'm gonna send the link to my fans. So they can watch it.
Actually, on Instagram is just like a bait for our fans, because actually they can hear the whole. They cannot hear the whole class on Instagram. They'll have to go to YouTube anyway. But I'm gonna put the link on our chat here, and then I'll put on Instagram as well. A lot of things to do before the actual class, but where's Luan? Where's Paola?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that, but I was gonna use some. I forgot how to say this. Words, cursing words. No, is there a better name for that?
Dirty words.
Better
You can
words.
say that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think it means the same as the Brazilian expression.
Probably not.
Because dirty for me is like something sexual, and it's not sexual. Maybe, no, actually, it may be something sexual. I'm gonna tell you that afterwards in WhatsApp.
I have a problem here. Anyway, okay. Paola tells us that she's alone at home, cooking.
What is that she's cooking?
I don't know.
Is that stroganoff?
Probably.
That looks weird.
Oh my. I'll have to send it here because I'm having a problem with my desktop Instagram. And I have to go out for a while. Okay. Luan, is Luan here? Not yet. Where is he? He was the one that was.
I think he didn't say anything in the group.
Let me see here. I wonder.
You see, I'm the one who was not supposed to be here because I have another appointment, and I'm here.
And you are. That's true. Yeah, totally true.
I'm sick of these people not committed to anything.
I'm sad. I'm sad.
I have to set all the examples.
So let's start. My idea for today was to start with a warm-up activity. It's gonna be, oh, he's here. It's gonna be kind of polemical issues, but it's not actually polemical because.
Love it already.
Hello, I'm here.
Yay! That's great. Happy to see you. And
I'm happy to see you too.
Okay, and now. Sorry.
Okay.
Anyway, we are going to start now that one has arrived. We're going to. I'm not going to wait for Paola. I hope she comes in soon, but I cannot wait because Lidiane has an appointment, a very important appointment. So we're going to. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, now I can.
Oh, good. So where do you stand? The topic is entertainment and culture. These are just statements for you to tell me where you are, and okay, what's your position about them, okay? So let's start. We have first, the book is always better than the film. Fight.
Well, in my
Do I have to give
experience,
my opinion or to go against your sentence?
Do you strongly agree or do you strongly disagree?
I strongly agree.
And express your opinion, agree, disagree,
Okay,
talk
got
about it, right?
You can go, Lydia. You can start,
Okay.
ladies first.
okay, I beg to differ because I have seen many movies which are actually better than the books. Yeah, books sometimes are overrated. And yeah, many times the book's better than the movie because it has more space, more room for content. Because you have to summarize a book in a 2-hour movie. It's really hard to synthesize a story.
Yes.
Yeah.
And from my point of view, actually, I think the opposite of Lydia, because the book is always better than the film. I remember Harry Potter. Actually, I used to read the books when I was
Really?
younger, and the
Are you gonna
books
use
were
that?
amazing. Were amazing. As I remember, there was a competition in a book, and I actually don't remember what was the book, but there was a competition that took at least 2 chapters of the book, and on the movie it was like 2 minutes, and I said, "Oh my God, where all the competitions are?" So actually, this when I was teenager, I had this in my mind forever, and I will always remember this.
Have you seen that movie Stardust?
No. Actually, no.
But you're talking
Nowadays,
about New Gaiman. New Gaiman is always, I mean,
No, but there is a huge failure in that movie because
Really?
the book is about the journey to get to
Yeah.
the star,
uh-huh.
and the movie doesn't show a journey.
The focus is different, but you know why?
Yeah,
Because
romance.
it's the romantic, yeah. They chose to focus on the romance, but
But
yeah,
it's a totally different story.
so that's the point. I mean, sometimes that it depends on, oh my God, someone is just, anyway,
Your
depends
fan.
on what the director wants to focus on, because on the book you have many different ways to show that. Yeah. So if you are a fan of visuals, you're probably gonna like the movies better, especially if you see the movie before the book.
And there are some movies I refuse to read the books because I think the movie is so perfect, and I'm like, no, I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, that happens. That's totally, and it's valid, don't you think, Luan? Don't you think it's actually
nowadays I don't watch movies anymore. That's the problem. I only
you don't?
watch horror movies, so we don't have really.
Doesn't really have a plot.
I just
Why
watch
not?
horror movies
Why
because
not? Why?
I don't like it. I just like horror movies. That's the point.
Okay.
And look,
Oh,
they're
totally
not,
worth it. Yeah.
they are not good because I don't remember the last good
Horror movies.
movie.
Yeah, I do agree. I
Horror
agree.
movie.
Horror movies
They're
are
not-
not good.
They're
Okay,
not good, but are the ones I like.
I'm a big fan of horror movies. We can exchange suggestions afterwards, okay?
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah. Lydia has a weird taste on movies,
I know that.
guess. Anyway, now we have another one. There are too many sequels and spin-off films these days. There aren't many original stories. Oh my God. Please don't talk about Star Wars. Please
The
don't
slides
talk
are
about
not
Star
passing.
Wars. Sorry?
The slides are not passing.
Really?
Yeah, we are
Up
seeing
there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are stuck it there in the same
Let me
page.
let me check. Oh boy, what's
I think
going?
you're sharing the PDF, not the presentation.
Yeah, probably. Oh boy.
No, that happens.
Let's see.
Who
Yeah,
never taught an entire class to find out you're not sharing the material?
yeah, that's why I always ask. That's why I always.
Get up, stand up. Is this a Bob Marley song? Or
Actually, yeah, it
no?
is.
Okay.
Let me. Okay, now I think I'm gonna share the presentation. So, can you see there? There are too many sequels and spin-off films these days.
Mm-hmm.
There aren't many original stories. Good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. Yeah, I was actually discussing that with a friend other day because they're reviving old stories and they're not creating new ones, and they are. Come on, we have like 9 Fast and Furious movies.
Only 9? I thought there were more. I think I stopped on the 5th. I guess I watched a lot, but still.
Oh, you were that patient.
No, I had a husband. I had a husband.
Yeah, but can I fall asleep? Something like that.
Lydia, I think we are on the same page here because I actually think about the same. They are not creating new stories. They are reviving old stories, but I think at our age, we already know the story. So we are just changing the actors and, well.
Our age? I'm 18. I don't know about you.
But what about Aristotle? Aristotle. I guess that's how it's pronounced. He used to say that the stories are not new. I mean, all the stories were already told. So, I mean, that leaves us with just a different ways and different points of view on those same stories, maybe, right or not?
Yeah, but okay, I can't speak for anyone else, but in my case, I feel like I am seeing the same perspective in every story. They don't change the perspective. That's the problem.
That might be it. Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true. What about those villain movies of Disney? I personally didn't enjoy. I mean, I think they're humanizing too much. Some villains need to stay evil for the sake of the story. Sure, of course. Yeah, it's just like, okay, oh wow, she suffered when she was a child. No, I don't want to see that. I don't want to know that. I want to hate the villain. That's the point. That's the whole point of having a villain. Don't you think? Or not? No.
Well, actually, I have never seen a movie like this before.
Why? Okay,
from
Maleficent.
Disney, no.
Okay. You never seen a Disney movie, right?
No, no. Only in the past, so the original ones, but the new ones, I actually don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We understand that now. You're not a fan of movies, you just like horror movies, and that's it. Okay. Let's move on then. The original version of a song is always the best. Come on.
Oh no,
Come
no,
on,
no,
disagree
no.
with me on that.
Yeah, yes, actually, let me just check here. Um, in my experience, because I have a lot of experience here talking about songs and music, no, the original version of a song is not always the best. I have one. Oh, let me check here. Actually, it's my opinion because Guns N' Roses, they record a song. It's in my opinion. Of course, actually, I forgot the name of the song. Knock it on
Sweet
Heaven's
Child of
Door.
Mine. Okay. Knocking on
And
Heaven's Door is the version.
I prefer the version of Guns N' Roses because I don't know, the scream was too good. Actually, the original one from I forgot the name. Jesus Christ. Okay, the original one was not so good because it was wow, too calm for me.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Was it a
And
reggae?
no, it's not. Jesus Christ, I
Is
forgot
it,
the name of the singer.
mm,
It's very famous. Wow. Okay. Anyway,
is it Eric Clapton? Eric
no, it's not
Clapton?
Eric Clapton. No,
Do you know,
it's
Lady? I
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah. That one, the child fell from the
Jesus
window.
Christ.
Tears in
What?
heaven. Is that Tears in heaven?
No, Eric
No,
Clapton.
no.
It seems
Sweet Child of Mine.
Oh, Sweet
No,
Child.
Sweet Child of Mine. No, no, no.
knocking on
Knocking on
heaven
Heaven's
door.
Door. Nothing
Oh,
to do with that.
okay.
Isn't it Eric Clapton? Isn't
No,
it?
it's not. It's not.
No.
Oh boy.
Okay. Anyway, I'll remember it
And
till the end.
It's Guns N'
okay.
Roses, no?
The
No.
Guns N' Roses is the version. He's trying to remember the original one.
Yeah, I hold the view that the classics are the classics, but doesn't mean something can be bettered. Is there such a verb, better, something to better something? Yeah, something can be bettered.
To better up. I've never heard,
Better
but
up.
it's
I'm not
probably
sure.
probably something. To,
Okay.
anything can turn into a verb, so don't
Yeah,
worry.
nowadays it's possible. Yeah, Shakespeare actually started it. So
That's
who
true.
are we?
That's true.
And I'm not that much into music. I like music, but I don't understand much about it. But I'm kind of a fan of the Ramones, and they do many versions of they did many different versions of different songs, and
Mhm.
every song I heard, the Ramones version, I thought, oh, it's better in this version. What a Wonderful Words by the Ramones, much better.
Ah, come on.
Oh yes, really, much better.
That is, yeah, that's totally, yeah, true that. I'll have to agree with you on that. Anyway, let's move on. Celebrities shouldn't complain about being in the public eye. It's part of the job. You know what the public eye? Yes, you know this
Yes.
concept, the public eye.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
I'm with you on that one because it's a consequence of your job. If you don't want that, just be a teacher.
No,
True
here.
that.
You kind of sign up for that, but there are certain limits. Yeah, and the paparazzis mainly are crossing those limits. Yeah, like for example, that girl, the blogger one, what's her name? Boca House? No, Boca Rosa.
Rosa.
Boca House. Thank you, Mal.
Okay.
She's pregnant and she was hiding it until the 3rd month. What's very common because you can have a miscarriage in the 1st month. And that paparazzi, Leo Diaz, is it his name?
Yeah, probably.
Announced it on television. She was pregnant. She was like 2 months pregnant. And she was really pissed off.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to hide my pregnancy from my family until 3 months.
Me too.
Yeah, but aren't you 9 months old, 9 months pregnant now?
Now we all should know about that.
What is that belly about?
It's probably twins. It's probably twins. Anyway, that is something. Yes, we might maybe it's not everything that should be in the public eye, or
actually,
is it like
I think the culture of countries are different. In Brazil, I think it's not as hard as in USA because the paparazzis there, they really do a lot of damage. But in Brazil, I don't think so. Actually, it's part of the job. Celebrities can go out and can have a normal life in Brazil.
You reminded me of something, Luan. You said it's something cultural. I remember this piece of news saying something like this: Caetano Veloso parks at Leblon, parks his car at Leblon. That was the piece of
I saw that. I saw that and I was like, okay, so what? Why do I effing care?
yeah.
Like,
they are not.
It's none of my business. I mean,
It's-
if he parks whatever,
It
wherever
seems
he
like
parks.
the paparazzis here are not as committed as the American ones.
Or maybe the artists are not so interesting outside their artistic lives. I mean, in their personal lives, and then all the others. We don't have a lot of scandals, and when we do have
Oh,
scandals,
come on, the surubão.
yeah, that's the. I mean, they are
I
extreme,
want to
so
know more
they
about
are
it.
undeniable. We cannot let it go. I mean, that's
I
the
still
point.
don't know about what was that, the Super Bowl. Actually,
You're
I
too
still don't know.
naive. You don't know what a
Really?
surubão
I
is.
forgot you were an alien. I
No,
forgot you were
no.
abducted and
Actually, I don't know about the
for
news.
20 years.
Okay, but anyway,
Sure.
really, I heard the people talking, but I don't know some famous
Okay.
people there.
Okay,
Anyway,
I'll show you afterwards, okay?
Okay. Oh, she's showing the surubão to Luan. Okay.
Not an invitation.
Netflix will kill the cinema. Actually, the pandemic killed the cinema. But
No,
let's
actually, Netflix was doing that before because Netflix was winning Oscars.
true. That's true.
yeah.
That is really it.
But I think nothing changed the magic of going to the cinema or anyway. There is a magic
4K,
there.
a 4K TV with a surround system and in a
You
very
need money
comfortable.
for that. You need
So-
money for that.
I need money for
That's not
cinema
exactly
as
how
well.
I see it. That's
How
not
can I
exactly
pay
how I see it because the movie times at the movie theater were kind of hard for me. Every time I went to the cinema in the past, I don't know, 5 years, I fell asleep during the movies. Because, you know,
Did you fall asleep on Mother?
I don't remember.
I
think
doubt
I
it.
didn't. I think I didn't.
doubt it.
Yeah,
I
but
doubt it.
I fell asleep in a lot of movies, including a first date, okay?
Jesus Christ.
And you know, the environment is all so nice for
It's
sleeping.
inviting. Yeah, it invites you to sleep. Yeah, true.
You can sleep at home.
And at the movie theater.
Come on. The last time I went to the movies was to watch Annabelle,
Ugh.
and it was a very bad movie because people are saying, "Oh, this movie is really good. You can go. It's
I
terrifying."
don't have the
Yeah,
guts
You
to
see,
go to the
I
movies
don't
anymore.
trust. I don't trust people who said. I mean, talks good things, says good things about horror movies. I don't trust them. I try to watch them, but I don't trust them. For me, they're always bad, and until proven otherwise. At least I laugh because most of them it's just for laughing, just for fun.
Yes.
Not horror at all. Anyway, but it was a long time ago then. So it's true. You kind of proved our point. Netflix is killing cinema for you because you're not
Yeah.
watching anymore. I mean, even before the pandemic, right?
Yes, that's it. So I strongly agree, but in the other hand, on the other hand, as I said, we always will have a magic going to the cinema. So Netflix will never kill this. Sorry, even if you have a new TV, a good internet, and well, modern device, it will never kill this.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
take your point, but I don't think there is a magic in paying $30 for a ticket.
True.
You can
I
pay
totally
monthly
agree on that.
Netflix and watch as many movies as you want to.
But you can have a discount, half of the price.
Yeah, $15. You have 2 screens on Netflix for that.
Yeah, Netflix, sponsor us. We're here.
Guys,
Anyway.
I gotta go now.
Okay, thank you,
It's so
Lizzie. Thank
fun.
you for your presence.
It's so much fun. I don't want to leave. I don't want to be late. Bye, guys.
Go.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So let's see if Paola is gonna join us or if it's just gonna be us here. Let's see, Paola. Where? I can't type like that. We're still waiting for you. Oh my God.
I'm thinking, well, something is passing through my mind now. I think I'm the best student in this class.
You are excellent. Your attendance is perfect and you are the most, you're participating the most. So I guess you're gonna have a star for that.
Oh, can you see that?
That's true. Okay, let's talk about this one because we still have 1 minute, and then we're going to move on to the prep, the FC prep. The C1 prep because we didn't have the time last class, and I want to go over that just to see if you understand how it goes and to see what we need to focus on. We know that we are probably going to work a lot on speaking, but also we had some issues that we could not let go. So let's see. Just this one, and then we should go.
Okay.
My cats are coming for the class.
Your phone,
anyway,
it ruins the experience.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I have to disagree with you there because what ruins the experience? It's the place where you are. If you are in a loud place, you're not quietly, you're not paying attention on it. It's of course it will ruin the experience, but it doesn't matter if you are watching it on your phone, on your house, or on the cinema. I think the experience will be very good if you really pay attention and you focus on the movie.
Yeah, it kind of goes against what you said in the previous one because we were talking about Netflix ruining the cinema, and we were talking about the experience of being in the cinema, and now you say that it's okay to watch films on your phone depending on the place you are.
Yes, it's okay, but as I said, going to the movies, going to the cinema, it's much better. Understand that? But I can watch a movie on my cell phone. In my house, I can. It's very good.
But it's not the same.
If I have options, of course, if I have options, I will choose going outside. But if I don't have options, like nowadays, the experience it's perfect at home.
So if you would create a top 3, who would be the best? Which would be the best experience? Films on the phone, Netflix, or cinema? Let's put in order.
Oh my God!
Best experience.
It depends. This is so difficult to put in order 1, 2, and 3. This is difficult because it depends. It depends on the environment nowadays. Nowadays, it's Netflix on my phone, and number 3 on the cinema nowadays. But in general, actually, I don't know. Actually, this is really difficult to say. It's really
if we disregard the pandemic, if everything were normal, as in how it was before, the way it was before, what would it be?
I really love being home, being at home, but it depends. If you are in a group with another person, yes, going to the movies, going to the cinema. Okay.
All right. Okay, that's it. Well, I stopped sharing. because now we're going to talk about the C1 first. C1 advanced. My goodness, I was talking about the B2 first before that. That's why I'm stuck with that on my mind. Let's talk about the examinations of Cambridge. My connection is kind of unstable, so if you hear
It's okay today. It's okay today.
Yeah, okay. So we have, let me show you we have for Cambridge, and I mean, Cambridge is just one of the many universities who apply those certification tests. You're probably aware of that. And one of the most famous, actually, because they actually work, their work is directed to that. I mean, they have a whole department, a whole structure for that. It's not just some department or some specific group of people. I mean, they have a whole college for that. The certifications are a big part of what Cambridge is. Of course, we have Oxford, we have Michigan, we have all universities have actually they have certification examinations, but Cambridge and Oxford, Michigan, maybe they are the most famous ones. And for Cambridge, we have these levels. I mean, they follow the levels of the CEFR, which is the European framework. Okay, there are letters and numbers to show what level of English you are. Okay, and currently we can say that students that finish. Hi, Paola. How are you?
Is she here?
She's just arrived.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Paul.
So,
Aline, I'm so sorry. I just can't turn my camera on. I just
because you
showed
don't have your makeup on.
No, baby. I was going to turn it on, but as you are recording, so I won't. I sent you a picture.
Oh my!
It's impossible.
You're so cute. What's the problem?
I'm cooking. I'm by myself here. It's impossible.
I gotta show that.
Gee, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I won't.
But I'm here.
You know, I won't do that. Okay, but okay, yeah. She's
As you can
here.
see my situation.
Okay, and
I cannot see anything.
I'm gonna send you that. I'll send you afterwards. After we finish
Okay.
recording, I'll send you. Let's not embarrass the girl. Come on. So we were talking about the examinations. We are just about to start, actually.
Okay.
And I was telling Luan that we have levels. The European framework is just one of the ways to label people who speak a specific language. Okay. It doesn't because we say, oh, your English is beginner, intermediate, advanced. This is so relative because, for example, what is advanced for us in our schools, the schools where we work, for example, may not be advanced in another school. Yes. So, for example, we know that we have our advanced in the school we work for. It's not actually advanced. It's intermediate. Yeah, it's B1, B2. For Cambridge, B1, B2 is actually intermediate level. Anyway, so we're not focusing on that. They prefer to follow the framework, which is a standard. Sorry, let me just take this off because it's annoying me. It's a standard, and all Europe and a lot of other countries use that, and they use letters to label you, if you may say that. Well, what we are going to do is we're going to work on our C1 level, which is the one level before the last one, which is the full proficient speaker. Yeah. So we have A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. Okay. So we're going to work on that. What is that? I mean, we have vocabulary level, we have use of English, grammar, structures, we have pronunciation, intonation levels as well, and your discourse, how you organize your ideas. So for every level, we have a combination of those factors in order to put this label on you. Okay. The C1 Advanced for Cambridge is composed of four big examinations, as you can see. Can you see? I mean,
Yeah.
just say yes.
Yeah.
So we have this actually, the three first usually take place in one part of the day, for example, in the morning, and the speaking is taken in a different part in the same afternoon or in another day, in the morning or afternoon, depending on the number of candidates. Reading and use of English, writing and listening, they are all written, as you probably have imagined. And
I know that.
Yeah, and speaking is totally spoken, and it takes 15 minutes. You wait for a long time and you just stay 15 minutes in there. But the others, look, 1 hour and 30 minutes, 1 hour and 30 minutes, and about 40 minutes, depending on how long the listenings are. Okay. Then what's this? This is the number of parts on the test. We have one test and we have 8 questions for reading and use of English, 8 parts, and 56 items.
Okay.
Writing, 1 hour and 30. And I have 2 parts, 2 different writings you're going to write, and two questions, 2 topics, 2 items, and anyway. Listening, you have 4 parts, and it's about 30. I mean, it is 30 items. So 30 problems you have to solve there. And the speaking, 4 parts, and like a lot of questions for you to answer and to talk about. Okay?
Okay.
Then we're focusing on the first part of the first test, which is use of English, reading and use of English. Actually, the first 4 parts are mostly about use of English. So we have parts 1 through 4, you can see here. Part 1 is considered the easiest one because it's a multiple choice clause. You have 8 gaps. There's a text, usually it's a text, and there are 8 gaps, but you have the option.
Is this considered the most, the easiest one?
Yeah, it's the easiest, but when you see it, it's not.
Luan, have you ever tried?
No, I haven't.
No?
We are
Okay.
going to see it today. It's going to be the one that we're going, I was going for number 4, but I guess I won't scare you because number 4 is keyword transformation.
I'm
It's
not
too much.
saying it's impossible, but for me, this is not the easiest one.
let's put it that way. The problem with the first part is that all the words mean practically the same. That's
yeah,
what she
they're
meant.
too similar. And then it confuses you. And then you get, oh my God, what am I doing? Yeah.
That's the main goal. It's to try to freak you out, actually. But the task is not difficult, and I'm going to tell you why it's not difficult. It is kind of like that, okay? It's an attempt to freak you out, but you're not freaking out because you're here with me. You are going to be, you're being coached by me, so you're not going to freak out.
I'm already freaking out, Chalini, but it's okay.
Nah, come on, you are way past that. Don't worry. You did a lot of those tests. So you have this first one, which is this multiple choice clause. They have the vocabulary based, basically, but the idea here is for you to understand the context. So in every context, there is a specific word and only one word, although they have practically the same meaning. You're gonna see that there couldn't be other options. Okay, the option that is the right one, it's the only one that is possible in that situation, in that context. That's why it's a text. It's always a text. Then you have the second part, which is the open clause. This one you have just to pull out of your, beautiful head. Yeah, you're not gonna say
Or
something
somewhere else.
up your ass. Yeah, you have to take out our word, but it's usually a very small word, a very. It's not a key word. It's usually some helping word, a preposition or a verb or an article, pronoun. Yes, so that's just for you to learn how to connect stuff. Then you have word formation. For me, it's the funniest of all.
I like this one.
Yeah, this is the one for you to relax, breathe in, breathe out, and be ready for the other one, which is keyword transformation, where you freak out again. But that's it. We're gonna see the part one. This website is a very nice one for you to start studying, because it's, as you can see, you have to be a premium to enjoy all the things that it offers. But we can have a little bit of fun with that. So I'm gonna give you the link to that. Let me put on the chat. If you please open. If you can't, if you're on a cell phone, no problem. You can follow here with me, but it's gonna be a little bit more complicated.
I'll open it later, okay?
All right, let's follow. Let's do that. We're going to do this together anyway. So,
Okay.
Luan, you can see here
Yes,
that there's a text here, and the options are down here. Take a look at the words. The problem is when you look at the words, you freak out because they are all very similar. But when you try to fit them in context, most of the time, you're gonna be stuck with two. I mean, if most, but you're probably gonna eliminate all the others.
Let me just give me 30 seconds because I'm gonna divide my screen.
Oh, okay. So for this one, actually, what people recommend, what specialists recommend, is that you don't start with this one, because first, it's easy. It's the easiest of this first part. And two, you will have to read. Although it's easy, you need the context to choose. But the answers are here. It's not that you have to think about it a lot. I mean, you're going to look, you're going to read, look again, and check. And go with your gut. Don't try to overthink that. Okay, if you know it, you know it.
Luan, and let me tell you something. When you think of a word, and this I learned with Aline, if you thought about one, and you think this is the correct one, don't change.
Don't go back.
Yeah.
Don't go back.
Yeah,
don't have second thoughts.
Every time I did it, it was a mistake. and then I lost. So if you think it's the correct one, you just check it and give it to the universe and pray, because
It's probably going to be right.
Don't change.
Guys,
Yeah.
so maybe the first is not actually correct, but the if you are in doubt, it's probably because you really don't know, and you are going to miss it anyway. So
Yeah,
don't anyway, either way, try not to have second thoughts on that, okay? Because it's you may have heard somewhere and you don't remember, but it's in your deep unconscious mind. It's there somewhere in your prefrontal cortex, maybe. It's there. Don't change, okay? So for me, I try to read first the text, the whole text. Then I try to go item by item and check the ones. I don't go in order. I don't get stuck here. If I don't see it first, I just skip until I find all the other answers. Okay, so let's see. First, you have this. Oh, actually, they don't have the answers. In the exam, you're gonna have number 0, which is the example. Okay, you don't look at that. Just don't waste your time reading the options. Don't worry, because it's not gonna help you, and you're going to lose time. I mean, just a waste of time. Let's read. People come to this small northern country for many reasons, lured perhaps by the promise of spectacular blah blah blah, friendly natives, and a vibrant art scene. So this one is the first one, just to freak you out. Yeah, starting good. Which one would it be, in your opinion?
Number 1.
Is it scene?
No. I just asked you. It's number 1, yeah?
Oh, yeah,
People come to this small northern country for many reasons. Words, perhaps. Oh my.
Which ones would you eliminate, Luan? Like at first.
Hello, guys. My internet was bad here, so
Oh, sorry.
I'm back now.
Okay.
Okay, but just
we
a
were...
moment.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, just for me to divide again here.
Okay.
Okay, I can see now this.
So we're number 1.
We have to answer now?
Yeah, we're trying to decide on number 1.
View for me.
Okay.
I think it's scenery, no?
All right.
I was in doubt. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Always.
Let's read the others, okay? By the promise of spectacular blah blah blah, friendly natives, and a vibrant art scene. Can you see that it's just something? I mean, it's in the plural. It's always some things and not one of each. View for me looks like just one view. Yeah, it's kind of in the singular. That's why I wouldn't choose scene either.
I think it's letter B, or panorama. I don't know. Maybe it's wider. You know what I mean?
Yeah, panorama is actually something
wider,
way wider. Yeah. So, what do you think, Luan? Do you agree with me? That view is a singular word, and all the others are kind of in the plural, and maybe it breaks the parallel. Yeah, because you have to have a parallel in the sentence. So if they're making a list, it's probably something parallel. Yeah, so it's something in the singular and then something in the plural. Doesn't make a lot of sense, at least not for me. What do you think?
if I want to use something in the singular and something in the plural, do I have problems with that or no?
If you what? Sorry?
I have never thought about that. If I'm making a list of things, one of the things are it's in singular. Is it a problem in the context, in the text?
I mean, in style, it's a problem. It's a problem because you are breaking the what we call coherence and cohesion. I mean, yeah, coherence and cohesion. Yeah, we are breaking the coherence. It's something that it kind of leaps. It's just like it breaks. Yeah, the rhythm of a sentence. It's not grammatically incorrect because you're just making lists, and maybe you have a purpose on that. But overall, it's something that doesn't match.
Okay. So letter B. I'm going with
You think it's
Paola.
letter B? Right. Afterwards we're going to check. Then read the other part. Some are searching for their family, or others just want to get away from it all. I'm gonna leave it that way. Let me close these windows. I don't know why they are all open.
Some are searching for their. Oh my!
Sorry. Sorry about that.
Lenny.
Let's read.
I'm not.
Watch out!
Let's read.
Sorry.
Watch out, baby.
I'm trying to close, but it's not closing. I hate
all
it.
your secrets.
I will
Why?
edit.
I made a copy.
He printed the screen.
Yeah, people are gonna go back and pause it so that they're able to read them. All right, I'm just trying to stop all this. I mean, there's the windows are kind of making my internet thing not nice. Okay, let's go back. Here. So we stopped here. Some are searching for their family. Then we have roots, race, basis, and source.
Roots, race, basis, and source.
What does roots mean? Actually,
Roots. Roots.
Root, you don't roots from the plants.
Okay, great.
Right?
I think it's letter A, roots.
Roots. What do you think, Luan? Do you agree?
Yes.
Makes sense, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Or others just want to get away from it all, digging, blah, blah, blah. Old memories from their English lit class of gallant heroes. Anyway, read this part. It's a big one.
I'm just confused about the phrasal verb.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Remember the prepositions.
Digging. Oh, sorry, I don't know.
Remember, okay, when in doubt, or when you don't know actually the meaning of a phrasal verb, remember the preposition, the meanings of the prepositions. What is up?
I think it's letter C. Because dig off, I don't think so. Dig up, I don't think so. Dig down.
I probably go.
Maybe dig
down.
on. I would put letter C, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Remember the prepositions, the meanings of the prepositions. Something down in the movement. Yes, you're going downwards or in a down position. Up, you are in a upwards position. On, you're just doing this. Yes. Or about, maybe it's related. And off is on the outside, out or
Yes.
distant direction. Okay, so these are kind of we're going to work on prepositions as well, because it's a lot of, even natives confuse those. And it's really, at this point, it's really important that we are familiarized with them. So which
Yes,
one you think it's?
I would go with down, because I don't know. It reminds me digging down something that you are going and going.
Yeah,
going,
it makes sense. One.
something like that.
Mm-hmm. But when you dig down, it looks like the memories are, and you're putting in a downward position. It is not? What do you think? So
first
okay,
I said dig on.
I'm going to write number 3. That you are in doubt. I'm gonna put B or C, right? Yes, you are in doubt in down, and you think it's down one, and Paola thinks it's on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So number 4, you have gallant heroes engaging in larger than life struggles. They are wander to faraway lands to somehow. These sentences it was made to confuse you. Try to read them. See which option it is.
Well, I could use, I don't know, mind, spirit, head and brain. I don't think so, but mind and spirit maybe.
You see, you always get stuck in 2. Well, can you see now? It's always, you can always eliminate 2, and then you get stuck in 2. That's what usually happens. And then, what can we do here to help decide if it's spirits or minds?
I don't know. I don't know. I would go with, I don't know. The first one that I was thinking was spirit, but I don't know. There's a voice in my head saying, going with mind.
So what does your gut say? The first one was, the first hunch that you had was spirits, right?
Mine was minds.
Okay. Any rational reason, or is it just your guts, Paola?
Just my gut.
All right.
I have a rational reason, because when I'm talking here about, I don't know, faraway lands, it reminds me something from, I don't know, from kings and queens and something like that. So I imagine spirits.
Okay. Yeah, he's actually talking old memories from their English literature class of gallant heroes engaging in larger than life struggles. So it gives an idea of fantasy world. So you kind of it's something. It looks like something more ethereal, than mind. Mind is a little bit more concrete than abstract. Spirit is the most abstract that you can get. Maybe, I don't know, but maybe your rational reason is correct. But let's see. Number 5, we have Scotland. Why not go to Scotland? But what kind of country are they coming to? And what should they expect once they get there? Scotland, blah, 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 of an area of blah, 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 blah. So we have, I guess this one is kind of easier.
Letter
oh my God.
A. Wait.
1 second. Scotland.
Consist, letter A.
Yes, I thought about it too.
Mhm.
But
That's
yeah, because includes of, no. Consists of.
There's-
that is another thing that can help you when you are in doubt. Try to see the collocation, try to see what kind of preposition do we have after, okay? And before, sometimes what comes before helps as well, okay? Oh, I didn't put this one. So number 5, you think it's consists. It can be comprises. Yeah, but
I've
since we
never
don't
seen
know,
this word, so
that's what I was going to say. When you don't know the meaning, you better not risk it. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
May,
So
yeah, comprise. So, and also when you are studying, it's a good idea to write the words that you don't know, to look up on the dictionary afterwards. Okay.
okay.
Even if it's not the correct answer, but especially if it is the correct answer. Okay. So, I mean, I guess you were doing that, right, Paula? You were trying to look up the words that you. Oh my God, I don't know why is this one? And then okay, look at the
Yeah.
meaning.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's good because then you never forget.
It's good. Yeah.
You'll never forget the word anymore. Okay, so it's a fairly compact and doable country with a population of about 5 million people. Not too small, not too big. It is one of 3 countries that form the political blah, 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 called Great Britain. Number 6.
Wow, this one is difficult.
You think so?
Yes.
Let me try to read it again.
It stands on its own, okay? The sentence is not, I mean, it's not actually linked to the previous one. So that's why I put it there.
It's one of the 3 countries that from the entity.
Let's
Think
see
so.
about that. Let's see about that. Let's see, Luan, what do you think?
Yes, actually, because the words are well, they
Too
change
similar,
just a
yeah?
little. Yes, they're too similar.
And that's the
so it
point.
Well,
They are similar, but they are similar in their spelling, but they are
but
different
the
in meaning.
meaning, yes, in the meaning, that's the problem. When I
Yeah.
look through
Remember
one,
when I
cannot-
said, how can this be considered the easiest one? For me, it's not. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yes,
It is.
entity, great, letter D.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. And then we have called Great Britain, the other 2 being, of course, England and Wales, which, along with their 4th partner, Northern Ireland, becomes the United Kingdom. So it's actually teaching you what's the difference between Great Britain and United Kingdom. Yes, did you know that? Great Britain is just Scotland, Wales, and Britain in England. Yes. Then you have United Kingdom. Actually, Northern Ireland is part of it. Just as different. Just Ireland. It's just a tiny little piece of land. Yeah, disturbing us. Let's continue. So we have Scotland is bordered on. Are you listening to me?
Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
You're so quiet. Scotland is bordered on 3 sides by water and on its 4th by England, which has had both its advantages and disadvantages. Geographically speaking, the country can be divided into 3 broad areas: the southern uplands, the central lowlands, and the highlands. Although the rugged highlands, blah, 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 about 2/3 of the land area. Another phrasal verb.
Oh my, let's see it. Although the rugged highlands, about 2/3 of the land area.
I always remember about food when I see this phrasal verb, actually.
Yeah, Mhm.
You
I
get
thought
it,
about
Lu?
it too.
Yeah, yes, I get here
Which one?
in all of them. No, not all of them.
Okay, no, right.
I think take off it's not possible and take up either.
Mm-hmm.
So take out and
Okay.
take in. Do you think that, Paula?
Yeah. But which
Mhm.
one do you think it's the correct one?
Take in probably because out makes a negative idea.
That
And when we are talking about that, they have 2/3 of the land, so maybe I would go with take in.
Take in.
Yes, but
You know
I knew some.
that when you think about it, you imagine the map of Scotland, and then you imagine all the regions, and then you imagine the land being divided in three, and then the highlands eating
Okay. So
two-thirds of
if
it.
you think in this part, you go for out because
But how did you think about?
I'm thinking about that. If the land it's part of, I'm including the land, I would say take in. But if I'm saying that the land is taking part of the land, I would say take out. So that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
could be.
So which one? Take out or take in?
Or take up or take off. I don't know.
Take
Well,
off we thought we already
is
agreed. Don't,
deciding this one. Luan
No,
is
we know that
deciding
take
this one.
off it's not, because
Okay,
we know the
okay.
meaning of take off. Yes, and take up.
Yes, I know.
Take
I would
off
go
and
with
take up,
out.
it's not.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
Take out.
Take out. Okay. Let's see if my thought and your thought were correct. Although about 2/3 of the land's area, the majority of the population lives in the central belt between Glasgow, Scotland's largest city, and Edinburgh, Scotland's capital. So which one? Look at the words. Be careful with the words. Now we have to remember collocations. There's a very specific word and you cannot change them, that word.
Letter B.
What do you think, Paula?
Yes, I thought about this one too, but now I'm not so sure.
Why?
I don't know.
Because of you.
Because it looks
because
like
of
too
me.
obvious. No,
No.
because now, you know, when I was already reading this sentence and then I thought vast, but then I was like, isn't it too obvious? And then
yeah, maybe it's too obvious because you already know this collocation.
yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Let's check.
Oh my.
Okay, we got 3, 4, and 7 incorrect. Why? Let's go back. Because we chose D for number 3. Why did I choose 3? I put D, B or C. I'm crazy. Oh, no, the correct one is D, actually. So,
Number 3 is
D.
3.
3.
Okay.
Digging.
It was
digging up.
It was dig up.
Okay,
Yeah.
digging
We
up.
were both wrong.
Yes.
And what else? Let's
Number
see.
4 and
Number
7.
4 is actually letter B.
Brains.
My God.
Oh my.
Brains.
I would never choose this one.
Yeah, it's actually not that abstract.
Yeah.
But then you have to go back to the text and try to understand why it's brains, okay? And then the other one that we got wrong
7.
was 7. It was letter A. Well, what did we put? We put letter A.
Number 7. We
Yeah.
put take out.
Yeah, this one is
isn't it?
crazy.
Isn't it correct?
Well, it was.
Well,
I don't
I'm
know.
confused now.
Yeah, me too.
Anyways.
Maybe it's the problem. The problem is solutions in red are the ones to the questions you had incorrectly answered. Yeah, it's letter A, but they got it wrong here, but it's actually true. It's actually correct. Okay, so it's probably something on the website. Don't worry. And that's it. The others you got it. You got so you got 75%, which is actually pretty good for first time.
If it was the exam,
Yeah, you would pass.
we would
If
pass
it was
this
the
part.
exam, you would pass. You would have a pass on that.
So
Okay.
we
Being
can
honest.
do it together, Paola. We have to
Huh?
do it together. We have to do it together.
Yes, I think so. Or maybe we can use Aline. Aline goes there, and then she does the test for us, and then we pay her.
Or we can
Oh
buy
my God.
a small microphone. We can use it.
Yeah, I thought about that too. I think
Wow.
You know,
I've already told you.
You can even go into the room with a watch like this. You know that? It's not.
But
They won't allow you to have a watch, a regular, analogic watch.
but maybe that ponto, you know,
Uh-huh.
that
Yes.
people use.
Yeah. We are going to make it public, and now they're gonna do a cavity search on the candidates just because of you. You know that?
Oh my!
Paola, good
Don't do
idea.
it, guys. Don't do it.
Please don't.
Don't do
Okay,
it.
this is not honest. Okay, you want to get your own proficiency. You're not gonna do that. Okay, you're gonna be ready. You're totally gonna be ready. Okay. Paola already has the moves. Yes, she just has to go back to practicing, because that's all about practicing. One, it's all about knowing the tricks of the tasks, but also it's about the practice. So you have the link.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave the link on the group, on the WhatsApp group, for these websites that we did today. I'm going to show you others, but for today we're going to we're done for today because it's too much. And you can explore if you want the other parts. They just focus on the 4 parts that concern vocabulary and grammar, because the other ones are reading, comprehension, tasks are more about understanding, and they are more abstract ones. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much.
I thank you.
And then next class, we're going the same routine. Okay, we're going to start the conversation, and then we're going to have something about the preparatory, and then we're finishing with some tests, some practice. Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's it. Thank
Thank
you very
you
much.
very much.
Have a nice
Bye
week.
bye, guys.
Bye bye.